So people think that you're perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
Everybody sees you as perfect. No. Okay, spill it. What are your faults?
I have a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I bite my nails too often.
That's bad.
It's bad.
Very
bad
serious.
Habit. Yeah.
Nail
my
biter.
knuckles a lot too.
Nail biter, knuckle crackler?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else? Anything? You got anything else?
Yeah. I don't know right now off the top of my head, but...
Do you worry?
Do I worry?
Are you a worrier?
I wouldn't say I worry too much. I'd say, I do get anxious for things. And I think that's something that my faith helps me a lot with too, because I'm very intense and get excited and look forward to things and get anxious, and my faith really helps me with that as well.
With all the craziness that's sort of surrounded this, and that was in the Tebow mania that just escalated through the season, how important was the presence of your family there as a real rock for you?
It's always been important for me. We have, I'm so blessed to have a very close family and a big family. Being the baby of 5 and having 7 of us is pretty cool. And having them there for the end of the season was really special. And just being able to be normal around them. They don't treat me any different, and that's cool because I like just being a normal person.
So the baby of 5, is that where you got to be so feisty?
That's because my brothers would pick on me. That's why.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what did you have to do?
I had to defend myself. No, not really, but they would pick on me, and I was a baby, so they would, playing tackle football, and I'm 5 and Robbie's 12 and Peter's 8, and then my dad would never take it easy on us. He never once in his life would he let us win. Oh no, and the dirtiest player of all time, by the way.
Oh really, your father?
Absolutely, yes. Very dirty basketball
Like what kind
player.
of stuff would he do?
Oh, just foul you when you're shooting. That's not a foul. Yeah, that's how that's how we learned to play sports and be somewhat tough. And and then Robbie, picking on me, so that's definitely where I learned to defend myself.
Is that how you became so intense?
Probably, yeah.
You're really intense.
I think that's just probably something that I'm born with, and probably something that comes from my family because we're all super competitive. So when you see us play a game, board game, catchphrase, or Monopoly or something, it's intense, and it gets heated. Even my mom, who is the sweetest person in the world, she can even get competitive as well. So, you don't think that someone can just come in family and let somebody win. Oh no, it's competitive.
How old were you when you first had your dream of becoming an NFL quarterback?
6. I was 6 years old, and I knew that I love basketball, I love baseball, but there was something different about football. There was something different about being quarterback. There's something different about trying to lead your team in a 2-minute drill to win the game. There's something different about having 10 other guys look at you in the huddle. And it's just something different about the passion for the game of football, the intensity for the game of football, and the love that the fans have for it, and that feel, that excitement, that energy. You don't get that in other sports.
Your dad, when you were little, had you guys go out and preach, didn't he? Preach to people?
Right. He really, when we were 15, he would take us to the Philippines, and that's when we really started learning how to share about our faith.
Do you feel that now with your teammates and that ability to communicate and to sort of send your hopeful message out? Does that have its roots?
Yeah, I think more than anything with teammates, it's just about how you care about them, how you interact, the character that you have, how much work you put in, because with teammates, I think the biggest thing is they have to respect you by your work ethic, by how much you care about what you're doing, how seriously you take it, and then after that you earn their respect, then it becomes a friendship, and then I think you can go out there and you can play for each other, and I think it's definitely a process.
Lots of other athletes have been very upfront about their religious beliefs. I mean, from Muhammad Ali to Albert Pujols and hundreds in between in all different religions. So why is this resonating so much in both a positive and a negative way?
Yeah, I think that's hard to say. You know, what I try to focus on is the positives and the lives that we can touch and the lives through my foundation that we can help and the families that we can support and the 600 orphans that we're able to change their life because of people's support and their donations and their money and being able to to make a difference in those kids' lives. That's what I stay focused on because that's what matters for me. And being able to spend time with those kids, that's what ultimately is meaningful for me.
We tend to hear people think, God when things are going great, when you're winning the title and things are going well. But you're sort of consistently grateful for the ups and the downs.
He's still there in the downs. If we didn't have adversity and obstacles and tribulation, then we'd have no reason to test our faith, which produces endurance in our faith. And I think that through obstacles and through adversity and tribulations, that's how we become stronger, and that's how we grow in our faith, and that's how we grow as a person. So it's not always going to be easy, but that doesn't mean that God's going to leave you just when it gets hard.
Coming up, why these children give him more than he could ever give back. Next on Face to Face.